OpenAI's pursuit of AI coding supremacy. Catching up to Anthropic's Claude code for years, OpenAI, the AI giant behind ChatGPT, has dominated headlines. But in the critical arena of AI-powered coding, the company found itself unexpectedly trailing behind a smaller rival, Anthropic, and its breakout product, Claude Code. This isn't just a business setback. It's a race to define the future of software development, where AI agents can now independently write, debug, and deploy code. A market poised to be worth trillions. The story reveals OpenAI's internal struggles, strategic missteps, and aggressive catch-up efforts to reclaim its leadership position. The rise of AI coding agents millions of software engineers are now leveraging AI to automate their work, forcing Silicon Valley to confront the reality of automation. This shift has created a lucrative market where enterprises are willing to pay premium prices for capable AI coding solutions. Anthropic seized this opportunity early on with Claude Code, which now accounts for nearly 20% of its business, over $2.5 billion in annualized revenue. OpenAI's Codex, in contrast, generated just over $1 billion in revenue by early 2025. This disparity highlights a critical question. Why did OpenAI falter in a field it arguably pioneered? OpenAI's early lead and strategic shift. OpenAI first demonstrated its coding prowess in 2021 with Codex, an offshoot of its GPT-3 model trained on billions of lines of code from GitHub. Initial demos showcased its ability to translate English commands into functional code snippets. However, OpenAI's focus quickly diverted. The company prioritized partnerships with Microsoft, which integrated Codex into GitHub Copilot, a code completion tool. OpenAI saw this as sufficient, with one early employee noting Codex couldn't do much more than autocomplete at the time. The launch of ChatGPT in late 2022 dramatically shifted priorities. OpenAI poured resources into its chatbot, sidelining further development of dedicated AI coding products. Some engineers were reassigned to image generation with DALL-E2, while others focused on the pursuit of artificial general intelligence, AGI, through GPT-4. This decision left a gap in OpenAI's portfolio, allowing Anthropic to gain traction. Anthropic's focused approach. While OpenAI chased broader AI milestones, Anthropic doubled down on coding. The company trained its models not only on academic challenges, but also on messy, real-world code repositories. As OpenAI President Greg Brockman later admitted, this was a lesson we were delayed on. By 2024, Anthropic's Claude Code had emerged as a dominant force, offering developers the ability to offload entire projects to AI agents. OpenAI's scramble to catch up. By 2025, OpenAI recognized its misstep and initiated a frantic catch-up effort. Teams were formed, internal projects were unified, and aggressive timelines were set. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman explored acquisitions, including a failed $3 billion bid for Windsurf, a coding startup, which was ultimately blocked by Microsoft due to concerns over intellectual property control. The company then focused on refining its own models, notably O1 and O3, which were optimized for coding and featured verifiable feedback loops to accelerate learning. OpenAI's latest models can now autonomously build functional applications from single prompts, a capability that rivals and often surpasses Claude Code in certain areas. The current state of the race. As of early 2026, OpenAI has significantly narrowed the gap. Codex's user base has surged to nearly 40% of Claude Code, driven by aggressive usage limits and marketing. Developers are organizing meetups around OpenAI's tools, acknowledging the looming disruption to white-collar work. The industry is now at a turning point where AI agents can replace human programmers, raising profound questions about the future of labor. The race between OpenAI and Anthropic is far from over. Both companies are investing heavily in AI coding agents, recognizing that this technology is not just a massive market opportunity, but a fundamental shift in how software is created. OpenAI's late surge demonstrates the power of focused execution, but Anthropic's first-mover advantage remains formidable. The coming years will determine which company ultimately leads this transformative wave.